baseball fans, and welcome Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler Holton. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 again.
Oh, I didn't change the PA announcer. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, a similar situation to the finale against Cincinnati. Tyler Holton is on the mound as we go for a sweep. Now, unlike that, Tyler Holton is fresh this time. When we started him in that Cincinnati game, he had pitched the night prior.
And that is cut off.
Those are two really good pitches to start things out. 0-2 on Cruz. Foul. Woo!
And that's just foul.
That got scary. Fouled away again. Chased one just off the plate inside. All right, back to the sweeper. Uh-oh. Whoa! Left it up. But O'Neal Cruz swings right through it. Flew open on that thing. Yeah. I'm mostly human again from being sick, but still a little lingering nonsense. Well, okay, so we have to correct something, and I don't know why I thought this was the case last night. Tommy Pham isn't retired. I don't really know who I was thinking of, but Tommy Pham is very much still a Pirate. 0-1 on Pham. Check swing, went around. Well, what a day Pham had yesterday. 3 hits, most of them impactful in the early innings. To right. Carrying a bit, but dying at the warning track. Finally Green underneath that, 2-way.
We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Darren Shelton.
Switch hitter Brian Reynolds batting 266. This lineup, this is what didn't make sense about Skubal yesterday. I mean, man, we got hammered by a team that doesn't have a single 300 hitter.
Because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score.
Oh boy, Parker Meadows in the lineup on the run. He's not going to get it. Cuts it off, limits it to a double. But man, that's unfortunate. I want to see where this pitch missed.
And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know
if it did.
Turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
It looked like almost right where we wanted to put it. I was below the zone.
Next to the plate for Pittsburgh.
Happy birthday.
Horowitz. 2 for 6 so far in the series.
0-1 to Horowitz.
Always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there.
Trying to get out of this inning without any sort of major damage.
2 outs.
To McKinstry, it's over his head. Oh, the Pirates do it to us again.
Picks himself up an RBI. Takes an inside.
This team is so goddamn annoying.
All he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
What in the fuck?
Joey Bart.
Sweeper down and in. Taken the other way. What is this Pirates team made of? All that just to pop it up in the very next pitch. Oh, I will be happy to be out of this series. Even though I'm sure our next series will face its own challenges. 2 2-out hits for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and they score a run off that. Why that's a problem?
And pitching in
Paul Skenes. 3.14 ERA. Really solid whip. And unlike real life, pretty decent win-loss record. So Parker Meadows to lead off as he does. First time I have faced Skenes in a game. The only time I have faced Paul Skenes, I think at all, actually was during that 200-mile-an-hour pitching challenge, which was a nightmare.
That one fouled off.
Oh, it's going to be a day. Second pitch of the outing is at 103. Oh boy.
Here comes a pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Man, that sinker didn't really even feel like it was moving all that much. Does finally come in the zone there, but 1-2 on Meadows.
Next pitch is outside.
Problem with Skenes is just going to be that if he throws that fastball and it's well located, there's nothing you can do. If you're not expecting it, especially, that's where we're going to get ourselves into some real big trouble, as it is 3-2 here on Parker. Oh my God. Whoa!
That's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone.
Doesn't get much better than that.
But that's how you do it. Keep him off.
Good job by Meadows to get back in that, but
with the next guy.
Nothing you're doing with that sinker down and away.
Kerry Carpenter. And ball one.
Skenes is working primarily out of the zone here, at least to start, trying to get the Tigers to chase. No
Next
chance.
offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty.
Actually, a pretty good swing there by Carpenter, but, man. Odd one here today at Comerica Park because the wind's actually blowing out to center field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
What's a good pitch there?
Had
some run and finished a little up and in.
This isn't looking very pretty.
Edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Wasn't expecting it. And that's what I was talking about. You get a fastball for a guy that's throwing triple digits all game, and you're not looking for it. Nothing you can do.
Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Riley Green.
Oh, man. And, I mean, he's locating just about everything really well. I mean, the mistakes have been so minimal.
Not close with that one, and that's ball one.
Early on, Skenes is as advertised.
This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And it's fouled away.
How am I that far out in front on 100? 1-2. Do it again.
Still 1-2.
That sinker down and away again. Second time he's tried to strike out a Tiger with that pitch. Didn't throw it as well as he did to Meadows. That might drop. It does. Two-out blue pit for Riley Green.
Such a nice job of pulling his hands tight.
Skenes won't no-hit us today.
Enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Man at first, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. 2 for 7 in the series.
That ball was probably almost 6 inches inside, by the way.
And first offering is fouled off. Green.
Torque coming off a nice day last night. Nice day, really, for everybody in the Tigers offense, outside of maybe like Javi Baez. That's another blooper. That one will get caught.
Puts it away.
2-out hit for Green. It is 1-0 Pirates. We head to the second inning.
They trail here 1-0.
Hayes, Piguero, and Gonzalez will send Tyler Holton back out to work.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
However,
Set to go.
almost immediately, Peter Montero will at least start warming up.
Holton back to work. And
Watch out.
Ball.
See, Brian Hayes could be a tough matchup today. At least in this at-bat with Holton.
The 1-0 1-1 is fouled off.
Fouled off. Caught a piece of Jake Rogers there.
Foul ball still.
Ready for the sweeper. What did Wyndham Clark do? Oh, no. 1-2. No.
And downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand.
It's probably a mistake here. It's right to Baez. Backtracks a couple steps for the first out. I always get worried about those that are just right close in to where the fielder is, because you just never know the animation, how they're going to react.
In yesterday's game.
The over Peguero. No, I have no idea. I didn't see anything about that. Cutter and a ground ball. Baez cuts that off. 2 away.
Pretty nice play there.
Got a pretty speedy Liover Peguero there.
Exchange to get the throw off to first. Just shows you why he's
there it is.
Shortstops around.
No.
So smooth yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and
no,
those wheels
your
burning
follower
down the
number
first
should
baseline
mean
are gonna
something.
turn
If
that
everybody
into an
just
infield
follows
hit.
and then never shows up on a channel, it's a pointless number.
Now it's going to be Nick Gonzalez. There's a strike at the knees.
He destroyed the locker room after his first round at Oakmont? What? How did I not hear about that?
That misses.
Ooh.
And now it's even 1-1.
All right, first signs of trouble from our home plate umpire.
And that's a little high.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's a ground ball to Baez anyway. Might do it for the day for Tyler Holton. He allows the 1 run in the first, but you know, a couple of 2-out hits strung together. It was always tough. But against Paul Skenes, we can't really allow things like that to happen.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
See what Gleyber can do against Skenes.
Right through there for a strike.
Some semblance of good news, even though Skenes' stamina is going to be quite high. That we did make him throw 17 pitches in the first inning. It's not a low total.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Good luck. Yeah, I was actually going to send you a screenshot today. I was in my Discord messages, and somebody that followed quite a while back, actually, had joined the Discord and then messaged me like 8 days ago about, well, do you need anything for your channel? Discounts available.
Way inside.
Back Gleyber off, 1-2. But all heat from Paul Skenes. Woo! Oh, he's got a sweeper, too. Oh, my God. Dude, that ain't fair. I mean, just look at the repertoire, honestly, for Skenes. 100+ on the fastball. He's going to live over, or live in triple digits much of the day. That sinker, we've already seen, it can be very, very deceptive. He's got a straight curveball, then the sweeper, then the slider. And all three of those pitches might look very similar to each other, and is going to get us guessing wrong.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Tap
I
foul.
think McKinstry has gone a little bit cold,
It's
to
a
be
tough
honest.
pitch, but
0 for 4 in his last
the
game.
best pitch you're gonna get
Post
to hit in the at-bat,
May
that
23rd
fastball
roster
was
update, we
down
were actually
enough
red
where
hot with
you
Zach
catch up to
McKinstry.
one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Fairly certain the commentary just
1 ball, 2 strikes.
referred to Paul Skenes as she. We'll hear that again, which distracted me, and I swung at a terrible sweeper.
The 1-2.
2 balls,
2-2.
2 strikes.
I mean, I guess the little bit of good news is that right now Skenes isn't really doing anything quick. And with the right adjustments,
and stays alive.
you know, not chasing garbage, you know, we could run up his pitch count for sure.
He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is
fly ball from McKinstry. Not really not a single thing so far has been hit hard by the Tigers.
2 down.
The one hit, the bloop single by Green in the first inning, and then even the outs as well have been hit very softly. But in a 2-strike count, if he's going to dot a fastball up and into a left-hander like that, there's not a damn thing we're going to be able to do. Ooh.
And that one fouled off.
I wanted it simply because it was a hanger, but we were too far out in front on that. Ooh, oh, that sinker.
Yeah, the count is 0-2.
That sinker is a changeup. I swear to you. Oh, that's nasty.
And
1-2 on Jake Rogers. 9 off for Dylan Dingler today. Hard hit. Jake Rogers, who hasn't homered in a long time, caught at the wall. Oh, Neil Cruz keeps it a 1-0 Pirates lead.
It's the Pirates 1 and the Tigers
Wrong part of the ballpark for Jake Rogers. Damn it.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series is
No, he
played
sure
out.
hasn't. I mean, we could go deeper with Tyler Holton. Probably better to just put Montero in right now.
We're back to third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Ryder Montero.
Gonna be a tough
Well, the last time we opened the game with Tyler Holton, we did fall down early. Now, it was a bigger deficit. Sawyer Gibson-Long came on and pitched a really good game.
That's a strike.
I want to say the final numbers were 7 innings. He did allow a run or two, but that was very early on in the outing.
Little chopper rolls
Out
foul.
away by McCutcheon.
Here's the 0-2.
That's not a great slurve. Bad reaction from Green. He tried to run it down and whiffed.
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Oh, no.
Now batting, center fielder O'Neill.
Yep, he started to the right center field gap here. Don't know if you'll see it. Yeah, a little bit, and tried to get back. Those are just things that you can't have your best players doing. Looked like he was out in front on that, by the way.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Bring on O'Neill Cruz.
And that one
Sky to high to center.
Field. Meadows.
For Meadows.
Hauls it in for the out.
It's a big first out to
Now the
get.
DH, Tommy Pham.
Got Tommy Pham, and I can't imagine if we start a right-hander in this game that Pham is in the lineup.
That's in there.
I'm assuming he has major weaknesses against right-handed
He's gonna have to
pitching.
do that consistently if he's going to give any
Yeah.
to the skipper.
Kind of. His contact's better, but no power.
That's off the inside corner.
1-1.
It's a ball to strike. McCutcheon over at second, 1 down.
And a
Ground ball
slur.
right side.
Cut off by Glaber.
Out
Runner
on
up
the
to third, but
off-balance
2 away.
throw.
Productive out for Tommy Pham.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now will be Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds here.
Got the party started back in the first inning. Chopper,
Chopped left
McKinstry. Quick throw.
Throws across
Thread
the
over.
diamond, and that is that. Pirates lead
Well,
one.
Riley
They
Green's
lead it 1-0.
blunder in right field does not come back to bite the Tigers. Good stuff. Wenzel, Baez, and Meadows. Do up.
As we go
Leading
to
off
the
for
last
the
of the
Tigers,
third. Now the left fielder, Wenzel Perez.
Perez.
One of the stars of last night's ball game, Wenzel Perez. He's had a great series.
Right through there for a strike.
3 doubles last night. to go along with Gleyber Torres. 3 doubles and a home run.
That one missed.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up.
Yeah,
in the
I
zone,
forgot
and
to
if it's
switch
gonna be
it.
effective, he's going to have to finish the
It's
pitch,
one of the bad
tease
ones.
the strike zone and get it down. Otherwise,
To be fair,
it's
though,
gonna
none
eventually
of
get
none
hit
of the
really hard
PA
somewhere.
announcers, even the commentary, doesn't say his name right. Oh,
Swings
man.
through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2
Clearly
strikes.
he was sitting
I'm
on
not
the
even
fastball
certain I
right
had
there,
seen the
just
slider
hitting it out
yet.
in front of the slider. Hey, you
1 and
can't
2
fault
on
him for his
Wenzel.
commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got hit.
Away from him.
Take it back.
And he's
Square
gonna
in the
reach a hit
back
by
with a
pitch to lead off the
sweeper.
inning.
Leading off.
And now it's Baez.
Shortstop, Javier.
One of those ones you
Baez.
take, especially in a game like this. Here's Baez.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's a whiff from Javi. The swing, we would have caught that thing out in front, but Javi couldn't put bat to ball.
And that one fouled off.
The last 2 strikes
With
are
2 strikes, may
disgusting.
see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Skenes at his best right now.
That's
low.
a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground
Hit on the
ball
ground,
and
making
2.
To second, there's one.
Oh,
Back to
yeah.
the play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from
Now
start to
batting,
finish.
the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Story of the game so far against Skenes. His strikeout total isn't
Meadows.
outrageous
Up now for the
by any
Tigers.
stretch of the imagination, but the contact the Tigers have been getting is not hard at all.
Cracks his
That's
bat,
even
pops
better.
him up. Hayes makes the catch.
How about a
And
double
that's the
play
end. Offense held in check
and a
there.
broken
3
bat
innings
pop
complete.
out
It's the
to end the
Pirates
inning,
1
just like
and
that.
The Tigers nothing.
Yeah, have 103 at your face. Good luck.
Back here in Detroit,
Leading off
John
for
Sciambi with
Pittsburgh.
Chris
First
Singleton
baseman,
and set to
Spencer
lead off the
Horwitz.
4th.
I'm wondering
Spencer
who might be a
Horwitz.
little bit more difficult to face in this game. I'm not sure if there is a more difficult pitcher than Skenes to face right now.
And that drops in for a strike.
Changeup will drop
Montero
in.
goes
Horwitz,
6'1",
1 for 1,
24
drove in the
years old,
Pirates' only
and
run.
He was born in Venezuela.
And the 0-2. No.
And that's outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good
Slurve
trick,
did
especially
not
2
come
strikes.
close. That's a
On
good
the
slider. A
ground,
lot
out
of
to
ground
short.
balls being forced here today by
Baez
Tigers
fires
pitching,
over to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
which is great. I mean,
Joey
especially with what the Pirates have done to us in this series.
This is Joey Bart. 0 for 1 as he popped
They've been
out
hitting the ball
foul
hard.
first.
Here's Bart. And a
It's
ground
softly
ball to
on the ground left
McKinstry.
side.
Just like that. 2 away.
Torkelson and a couple of quick outs.
I don't even know how he really made
Now
contact
batting,
on that
third
thing.
baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
He was so far out in
Down
front of that,
base is
it's almost
empty.
like it would have hit
Down to third
the
baseman,
cup of the
Ke'Bryan
bat and
Hayes.
just bounced
0 for 1 so far.
to third base.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. It's 0-1.
Mercifully, that will at least go both ways here today.
Just
Slurve low.
missed.
That's a ball.
So a foul ball.
Quite
makes it
late.
1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning
1 and
number
2
4.
on Hayes. Swing and a miss.
That's a strikeout.
Strikeout for Keter Montero.
Pirates. They still lead it 1-0.
Love to see that. We're hanging in there. We just got to try and find a way to get to one of the best pitchers in the game.
Welcome back.
But, you know, no pressure.
Look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the
Gary
numbers.
Carpenter.
Gary Carpenter averaged back up to 350. What a day for him yesterday against left-handed pitching primarily. And yet still had a nice day.
Foul ball there.
You would think I'd have the fastball timed up right about now. I don't. At all.
Here's your 1. Swing and a miss. As he was
It's unfair. It is flat out unfair to be this good.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Strike 3. Skenes says sit down.
Unreal. 4th strikeout of the game.
Next to hit for Detroit, Riley
And
Green.
the second
1 for 1 with a single so
on
far.
Kerry Carpenter.
Cut on and missed at 101. That's strike 1.
Yeah, Boog, why are we shocked that Skenes is throwing 101 when he's already throwing 103?
Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here.
It honestly.
Just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere.
This
he
is
wants
just.
to go right here.
I'm resigned to my fate right now. He has been so good. Yep.
I'm looking for the K.
Second time in this game already that I'm just not looking fastball. And that's one hell of an adjustment. You know, a low 80s curve followed up by a triple-digit fastball.
That catches the zone for a strike.
And if we're going to be giving Skenes the edges like
80%
that,
of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that.
no
you have a
prayer.
really good day out there on the mound.
Torkelson to right field.
Back there.
We're tied.
His 21st of the year.
I was late on a fastball. Torque took it the other way. 21st of the season. And that one surprised me.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many.
I'm not even really sure how he did that either.
That ball travel, and
I want to check this swing.
on the follow-through to drive it out of
I guess we might have just been a little bit behind that ball in the follow-through, and we were. It looked a little funky on the replay, but there you go. Great. Glaber ground ball. A curveball didn't move towards the middle.
Glaber Torres retired. That's the 3rd out. A solo homer ties it for the
Yeah, we're
Tigers.
skipping the Travelers.
All even at 1 apiece. Back after this
I don't want to play
show.
golf for 8 straight days. So we'll be back for the Rocket. Sorry, it's not the Rocket Mortgage anymore. It's the Rocket Classic.
New inning getting
Leading
started
off for
at the plate for Pittsburgh.
shortstop,
Leover Pagero.
Well. Brand new game as we start the 5th.
Montero back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today.
You know,
it's been tough for them to make
there's a
contact at
team
times, and it
that we
just
have to
doesn't
use
look
Keter
like they're
Montero
shooting very
against.
well
I guess
as a
I'm
group.
glad it's Pittsburgh. Swing and a miss.
Struck him out. And that's
Back-to-back
the first out.
strikeouts for
Pretty
Keter
good
Montero.
right there. You look at the
Right?
sequence, everything down at the
Right?
knees
I think
and
so.
below. Some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a
Fastball and
fight.
sinker just looked identical.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez.
Just the speed
grounded out
difference.
his first time. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
And on the mound,
Not where we
you know,
wanted it,
confidence has to be
but it
pretty
works.
high with all of the swings and misses. He's had him eaten
Foul
out
off.
of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
And the 0-2. To
Right
Torres.
side. Fires over to first. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Well,
Here's
we'll see
Andrew
McCutchen.
hit. Doubled his first time.
Beneficiary of a rough play in right field from Riley Green.
Outside low, 1-0.
And just how unfortunate that was. I mean, if of any of the corner outfielders that we've used this year, Riley's about the last one I expect to do that.
Check swing, called strike.
1-1. As designed. Slider out of X. Peter Montero's cruising.
Score remains tied 1-1.
Bottom of the 5th, Tigers with a first chance to take the lead here in a 1-1 game.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Michael Wacha fires 7 innings of 2-hit ball. Wow. There's a surprise. Six, 7, and 8 for Detroit against Paul Skenes. 50 pitches in, and for once he doesn't get that call.
Well, these Tigers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hit
rare
gap to gap or out of the park.
Rare for really Paul Skenes today.
Generate runs.
3-0. Whoa.
And it's 3-0.
I guess the temptation to face Jake Rogers is just a little bit too much. Oh, I don't even know. It's not that bad here in Michigan yet, but the weekend is where it's going to be miserably hot.
That one at triple digits.
I just swung 3-0 with Zach McKinstry.
The next team to score will win it.
And that one fouled off.
There's that glorified changeup again. 94-mile-an-hour sinker has caught us out in front so many times.
Struck him out.
That's been the pitch. That has been, when he locates that down and away to the left-handers, not a prayer.
Timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Not a prayer. Not one.
Here's the catcher.
Jake Rogers almost went deep his last time. Robbed by O'Neal Cruz.
Just missed.
I guess I shouldn't say almost went deep, but he drove it to the deepest part of left center. O'Neal Cruz with a catch at the wall.
Swing and a miss.
Got no chance on fastballs off from Skenes.
Right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This is brutal. This is really, really brutal. Bullet Rogers. That one is going to get down. Couple of nice swings for Jake Rogers today. Into second, sliding with a one-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle.
His 4th of the season. Jake Rogers has bullied 2 pitches thrown by Skenes today.
Now here is Wenzel Perez.
One of the first real mistakes of the game for Paul Skenes.
First pitch just misses.
Sinker misses inside to Wenzel. What the fuck was that?
Down the line, and it's foul.
It's been so sinker heavy all of a sudden. I'm kind of used to it. Late on 101 there.
Man at second. And
here it is. Ah! I went back to sitting fastball. 1-2 on Wenzel Perez.
Next offering is outside.
I feel like he just messes around a bit too much. Like, he's going to go 6-7 innings today. Might have been able to complete game us if he didn't waste so many pitches. High in the air to center, chasing Cruz back. We tested the arm of O'Neal Cruz a bunch this series, and yet again, it has paid off for the Tigers. Runner on third, 2 away.
Now that is shortstop Javier.
He hasn't thrown a good ball from center field yet.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. He hit into a double play.
I kid you not. At the golf course today, one of our regular members had an event that he was going to do over the weekend. Like 16 guys. I think they were playing, you know, a whole, maybe 36 holes in a day. And he canceled because it was going to be too hot, because it's going to be like a fucking 100 degrees. We don't deal with that in Michigan very well.
Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in
Tying
the past,
run, or
but
rather
it's still
go-ahead
impressive
run.
to watch.
90 feet away in the form of Jake Rogers. But this is Paul Skenes. Two and one.
Pitches outside.
Really feels like if you don't chase when Skenes is trying to get you to chase, he's a little bit more hesitant. That's when the mistakes come. Laid on it.
Fought off foul.
Supposed to be 65 tomorrow. Oh, so good. The temperature's gonna drop after it's miserably hot. That's what you're telling me.
That was
Full count on Baez.
That's a really good take.
And ball four. Extend this inning for Parker Meadows.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And up next for Detroit,
Skenes' energy
Parker
is
Meadows.
dipped into the yellow. 71 pitches in.
Ball one, no strikes.
And I mean, this is a classic case of a Paul Skenes game right here. He's pitching outstandingly well, but no run support.
Swing and a miss.
Just not able to
Hadn't
catch
seen a
up to that
pitch
velocity.
that we could hit in a while. Way behind it at 101.
2 on, 2 outs.
And Meadows back up the middle. Tigers lead.
Comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
There you go.
Here we are, third time through the order, and this is where
Not
we
been
see
the best
the
series for
RBIs
Parker.
jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit
Tigers
sooner
might not
than
be
he
done.
anticipated.
2 on, 2 out.
First and
Kerry
second,
Carpenter.
2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
That's wild. Get drafted to the NFL. We're going to spend all our money on traffic tickets.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Kind of wanted to hold back on that once I realized it wasn't coming down. Too little, too late.
And a pop-up right
We got a
side
slider and a
territory.
sweeper up and in to Carpenter. Pops it up and Bart is
Pulls
there.
that one down, and that ends the
Tigers lead for the first time today, though. Parker Meadows
And it's
drives
now
a run
2-1
in.
ball game.
Please tell me that now we get the... Wow, we've got a real pitcher's duel going on.
Welcome back as we
Leading
take
off
a look
for
at how
Pittsburgh,
today's starting
center
pitchers
fielder
have fared so
O'Neal
far.
Cruz.
There it is. At least this is a true pitcher's duel. Too bad they put Tyler Holton's stats up there. Top of the Pirates order, O'Neal Cruz.
That one misses.
Been held in
And it's
check
1-0.
today.
1-0.
And held in check no longer.
And this could be trouble.
Left center field all the way to the wall. Meadows throw into the cutoff man. O'Neill will stop at second base.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
And some early trouble.
To shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way.
The best series O'Neill Cruz I get in very limited time, but that O'Neill Cruz has had against us in the last 2 years of the Tigers franchise.
With a chance to even this ball game up.
Fam, that one is gonna drop. Meadows can just get behind it while the Tigers led for all of a minute and a half. Tommy Pham again.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice line in the gap right there.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's been a pain in our ass. Slur could be two. Baez to Torres. Back to first. Base is clear, 2 away.
That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
That's outstanding.
The next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2.
Horwitz.
An RBI base hit back to the first. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. 2 down bases.
Sooner Skenes exits, the better for us.
The top half of the 6th. Delivers
Called a strike. Wow.
95.
Field 2. Swing and a miss.
Struck him out.
Pirates do tie the game back up. Thanks to Tommy Pham.
2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball.
No other damage done. Big double play. Erased what was left of the threat. Whoa!
Bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
That felt quick.
And he's done a great job keeping
Carmen
the ball in the park this year.
Wojlinski.
Stack up with some of the best in the game.
43 games on the year. And an ERA, a sliver
for the home team. Now it's the
over 3.
Riley Green.
But no matter who they put in the game here, it's not Skenes. So hopefully time for the Tigers bats to break out.
That one fouled off.
Don't get me wrong here. He's still got some gas.
98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way.
Fastball 98, fastball 96. Start off Riley.
Action in the pen down there. Colin Holderman, the hard-throwing righty, is up to Bednar, warming up.
The same thing with Skenes' sinker. Pulled that trigger, and it's a cutter, decently slower. And Riley gets plunked.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Second hit batter of the game for the Tigers. I want to say both of them have been in 2 strike counts.
Having more success against left-handed pitching this
Fourth bomb number 21 earlier. See if he can replicate it.
And fouled off.
Not on that. Just didn't feel like it was off the barrel. A little bit in on the hands, to be honest.
Fastball is outside.
Labor Torres to follow. 2-1.
And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gonna give Torch something to hit. He's already gone deep. The other way, no less. No.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball.
2-2.
With the go-ahead
Low percentage swinging at that.
Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Outside, that cutter moved a lot. 3-2. Oh, what? That's a cutter? The pitch just defied physics. I take no blame.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Labor Torres, 1 away. Rip foul. Threw that cutter again. Messes with the timing. Like, it doesn't hardly move. but it's so much slower than his fastball. 5 miles an hour slower from the max on the cutter and the max on the fastball. Well, not really, but might as well be. Oh,
No ball, 2 strikes.
didn't see a lot of sliders from Paul Skenes. That was a really good one there. 0-2. Do it again. Slider didn't do much.
And 1-2.
1 and 2.
Fastball didn't really make us think too much. 1-2 on Glaber.
And that just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
I mean, that's a hell of a pitch, but I thought it was missing high the whole damn time. Apparently so to the umpire. Ground ball.
Could be 2.
Gonna be a tough turn for 2. They will only get the 1.
And Glaber Torres retired.
All right.
So the go-ahead
Could be
run
worse.
scoring
2-out
position.
RBI opportunity for Zach McKinstry.
Down to
Chopper
ball
foul.
here, rolls foul.
Man, did he slow that fastball down on the outer edge. Hadn't seen one as slow as 95 yet.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Keep thinking that pitch is going to come down, and it just never does. 0-2.
Man on second, 2 down.
And that one's trouble. No, it'll be... No, it's off the glove.
The run comes in from
Off the glove in left field. McKinstry drives in a run.
Right there, bro. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive...
What happened out here?
Really good about
One hell of an effort on the dive there by Reynolds.
you let the ball travel and you took the
But he just didn't squeeze
That's
it.
great work right there.
So runner at second.
Here's
2 down.
Rogers, who's swinging a
Here's the
great
catcher,
bat today.
Jake Rogers.
And he pops one up in foul territory. That should end the inning, but the Tigers do take the lead.
He's got it.
Yet again, 3-2 as we head to the 7th. Zach McKinstry. Gotta get a little lucky sometimes. And we just did.
Baseball is on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off for
Joey
the
Bart
Pirates.
now.
Catcher,
Starting
Joey
the inning
Bart.
is Joey Bart. 5, 6, and 7 for the Pirates.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Nope.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
1-1.
I mean, think about what Keeter has done here, though. He took over in the 3rd inning. We're at 38 pitches. To
Line
Torres.
drive, Torres.
Routine.
Tosses
One
to
gone.
first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That play won't be
Now
trending on
batting third
social
baseman,
media later
T.
on,
Brian
but it's
Hayes.
still important to execute it
To put that
perfection.
in
This game is a
perspective.
lot harder than it looks, partner.
That is now
batting Key Brian
10
Hayes.
outs recorded by Montero on 39 pitches.
Swings and hits one in the
Make
air.
it 11 on
Right
40.
field.
Green there, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the
Leover
shortstop at
Paguero.
the plate. Leover Paguero.
2 away for Paguero. Oh boy. That's trouble. Riley Green going back. Not in time. Tie game again.
And it ties it up. It's 3-3.
Slurve from Montero that didn't do a lot.
Not wasting any time in that at bat.
Had a lot of the curve, but no
Aggressive,
slide. And just hung for Paguero. Scoring 1 run in an inning is just not
exactly where that was going
gonna do it.
The challenge,
And it's almost
not
like-
get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed
I don't
on
know.
it and got all
That
of it.
pitch started to move, but it started to move so late, it wouldn't have mattered.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick
Gonzalez.
Foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Change up to McKinstry.
Tosses
It
across
is
the
stretch
first,
time
and
here at
that is
Comerica
that.
Park.
One
But these
scores
Pirates,
coming on this
they're doing it
solo
to us
run.
again. They will
We're
not
tied
go
now with
away.
3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
First 2 games of the series, they were the ones that were jumping out in the lead
We're back
in
a new
big
pitcher here to
fashion.
start the bottom of the 7th. Colin Holderman.
Not so much here
Something to be
today.
aware of. The long
So this is
ball
a
has
bold
been a little
decision
bit
here.
of a problem this year.
Switch hitter in Wenzel.
Holderman.
Then you got the right-hander in Baez. And then the lefties turn back over.
Perez in the box again. Takes the
Colin
strike.
Holderman. With an absolutely unfair repertoire, by the way. Leads with that sweeper. Has a sinker with a wide range of velocity. Also a cutter. In the center from Wenzel
What a
Perez.
base hit. Man aboard on the
Leadoff man
single.
on. Is this the guy that we're going to get to today?
Up next for the
So here's
Tigers.
Baez now.
We can hope.
Javier Baez.
Baez 0 for 1.
Swung and miss, and he was fooled.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed
Haven't
in
seen
here.
many
Look for
pitches down the middle
anything in the
today.
dirt. Try your best
That
to
one
get
looked
in the
like it
scoring
for a
position.
while.
Misses the
Wow.
sweeper.
Worst sweeper there. Baez whiffed.
Nobody out.
Just missed it.
Outside low.
All
And the
sweepers.
count 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
4
And a swing and a
sweepers.
miss. And 1 away.
And a nasty one to finish off Javi.
And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows.
Now bring on Meadows. He's going to be throwing that sweeper. He's going to be throwing it, I would think, on the outer edge or maybe trying to tie us up, but trying to stay away from this left-hander.
Sliced hard, but foul.
There's a
down the left
sinker
side.
at 98
One
after we
away.
saw 4
Tie
straight
game.
sweepers.
Go-ahead run stands at first.
Good luck. In the left.
field.
Sinker just tied us up there a little bit.
That's out number 2.
And moved away. Saw that thing start
And
to
here
move.
is Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3 in
Here's
this
Carp.
one.
0 for 3, 2 strikeouts.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You can expect this hitter to be looking
Predictably,
for something
not in the
on a
zone there in the
tee.
first
He can
pitch.
get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next
2-0.
pitch is outside.
He's been raking in recent
Little closer,
games, and
but
a big reason
not close
why
enough.
Getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a miss
Wow.
as he was late.
Well, you gotta find
Was
a way to
not
catch up to
expecting
that
a
pitch,
challenge.
Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself,
3
how
and
did I
1.
miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Pitching Carpenter smartly, you would say, with 2 outs here.
And that one
That'll be
off
ball
the
4.
inside edge. You walked him. And with 2 outs.
Walk to
the go-ahead
Carpenter,
run
extend
is
the
at
inning
second
for
base.
Green.
The right fielder.
Riley Green digs in for
Not the
Green.
first Tigers hit of the game, all the way back in the first.
Swinging a
Oh,
foul back, and that's out of play.
how did
If
we
he's
do
able to
what we
connect
just
on
did on that
look
pitch?
out.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without
Oh,
allowing
my.
a run.
0-2. That one's trouble. Left center field and down.
Around third.
Tigers might get 2 runs home. Rounding third is Carpenter. Throw is cut off. There will be no throw.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes.
24th double for Riley Green.
I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended. that he
He's had a
wants to
great
do. Nice
series.
job right there.
Really a
Back
great
there.
homestand.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Colin Holderman will depart. and he's
Holderman
responsible
is
for
the
runner on
victim here
second,
today.
So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
They hand the
Pittsburgh.
ball over to a new arm.
Third straight day. Here's David Bednar.
Pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to
He'll
keep
face
him within
Torkelson.
striking distance.
2 out.
So runner at second, 2 down. Torkelson getting ready to hit. And there's a foul.
No matter
ball.
how many times I try, I never catch up to that fastball up.
Swing and a
Ooh.
miss. 0-2 now.
No ball.
Okay. Splitter fooled me.
And
One
that's
ball,
down and
2
away.
strike.
Swings
Runner
didn't
at
even
second,
really
2
matter.
down. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ground ball, base hit left side. Rounding third, coming home, Riley Green. Throw not in time, 6-3.
Well, that certainly feels good when you
Home
can
run
win
already
after
today
being
for
down in the
Torkelson.
count, up against it
Now
with
an
2
RBI
strikes
single
right
late.
there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough for the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner first with 2
Just step
away.
out here, get the
Gleyber
bullpen up
Torres
and
to
going.
the plate.
Not really thinking we're going to bring them in this early. I mean, if Montero's effective, he can finish this thing out. His pitch count in tremendous shape. But, just in case, give me... we'll warm up Herder and Vest. All this really with 2 outs here. Ground
Up
ball
the middle.
should end the inning. Flip
They don't
on
come
to
much
second.
closer than
We'll
that.
do
Bang,
just that.
bang, play down
Tigers
the
score
end. So they
3.
get 3 and jump ahead late. 8th inning coming up. Tigers
Pirates
6,
with 6
and the
outs
Pirates 3.
left to work with to avoid getting swept.
We go to the
Leading
8th
off for
at
the
the plate for
Pirates,
Pittsburgh.
right fielder,
Andrew
Andrew
McCutcheon.
I don't know.
Montero back to work. Ground ball right side. And
I
it
am, of
goes
course, rooting
just
for as much
foul.
chaos as
Gotta
possible
keep
in the
things
finals.
airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Pitcher getting tired, but we know now how that works. Montero's got a good bit of energy left. We got to watch the meter. Change up,
Swing, and the
popped
ball
up to
popped
Torres.
Torres
If we could figure out where the hell he's going.
puts it away for the
One away.
out.
Up next for the Pirates.
That's
center fielder,
good.
O'Neal Cruz will hit next. 1 for 3.
O'Neal Cruz here in the 8th.
And that's in there at the knees.
No
Base
ball,
is empty,
1
1
strike.
away, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Change up, he chased it. Ooh. Certainly thought he might chase that. That one,
lifted to
trouble, Perez. There.
Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Very similar play to what Riley Green had happen to him earlier, but the better reaction that time from Wenzel. Here's Tommy Pham.
And that one is in for a strike.
Nope.
Outside with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Need a good slurve here.
And that's in the dirt.
It was honestly probably one of his better ones, but it missed so badly. Ground ball,
That one back
Tommy
up the middle, and
Pham.
it gets through.
That's
that
2
keeps the
straight
alive.
multi-hit days for Pham. Well, 2
So
out
digging
hit.
in,
We've
Ryan
been
Reynolds.
here before.
First offering, and it just misses.
Here's a run score.
Stone,
Opportunity.
start
Definitely
doing
something
that
because
again.
It's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Should be 0-2 on Reynolds. Chopper cut off. McKinstry. Wild throw.
And he's safe. And
an error on Zach McKinstry. This inning is not over.
The next Pirate to hit.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning,
oh
but
my!
all of a sudden, you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity.
Way out in front with Horowitz.
And make you pay for.
Tying run at the plate.
Slur didn't come close. Hit hard.
Field.
Tracking back is Perez to turn the Pirates away.
So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Tigers 6 and the
It's an
Pirates
ugly
3.
inning. Not the kind of stuff you want to have happen.
Now pitching for
Back
Pittsburgh.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
64.
bottom of the 8th.
Their elevated ERA.
And as relievers go,
Left-hander
he's not a
Caleb
big
Ferguson.
strikeout guy. Tries to force
Face
weak
McKinstry.
contact, so command and execution are huge.
McKinstry, Rogers, and Wenzel?
McKinstry now in the box.
88 mile an hour
Swing
cutter.
there. Next offering in there for a strike. That
Honestly, I think we try and
Well,
finish
that's
this
really
off
the
with
money spot.
with
Down
Keeter.
and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to
Ground
see
ball to
relievers do
first.
coming out of that bullpen.
And
He
McKinstry's
steps out
out.
of the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out.
Day ends with an RBI base
Here's
hit for
the catcher to hit,
McKinstry.
Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
Went after that. Bad swing.
They say you win.
We still have Vest and Herder up. If need be.
Ball 2. 2-2.
2-2 here on Jake. Ugly at bat. Couple of bad chases.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Cutter just kept moving in, middle of the plate, but at 89, well out in front.
On the ground,
Went to the sinker, that's the gas.
Tosses to
Rogers
first.
grounds out.
2 up, 2 down.
Now batting left fielder. Wenzel
Final chance for the
Perez.
Tigers
2
is
outs,
Wenzel
bases
Perez.
empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez.
I believe from his stronger side. Let's take a look here. No, from his weaker side.
Swinging a foul straight back.
This cutter is obnoxious. Because he's leaving it right over the middle of the plate, but just creating some timing issues.
And a swing and a miss.
Huh?
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside.
Wenzel not going to give it up. Nor can we afford for that to happen. We know how late innings have gone for us.
Got him looking. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3.
Uh-huh.
Tigers fail to make any noise, but they still lead at 6-3.
Okay. 3-run lead to protect.
Back at Comerica
Leading
Park.
off for
All set
Pittsburgh,
to start the
catcher,
9th in
Joey
this one.
Bart.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart.
Montero's energy still in the green on the meter.
That
Strike
one's in
one.
there. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And foul. Gave him the slider. Gave him the slurve. And 0-2. And a ground ball base hit up the middle, Joey Bart.
So a runner aboard to start the
Why do we
I'd say a
just get
mistake pitch
killed
in an 0-2
with
count.
2
That's
strikes?
a pitch to hit right there. You have to
Third
expand the
baseman,
zone.
Hayes.
Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Stepping in, Brian Hayes.
Brian
0 for 3
Hayes.
with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Late swing fouled off. Bart aboard here at first with nobody out.
Oh, boy.
And that one pulled foul.
Keeter, we're going to need your best slurve of the day right here. It's a good one to McKinstry. On to second. Torres fires to first. Double play. And the Tigers are an out away from their first series sweep since the late stages of April.
Leover Peguero now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Guerrero homered earlier. Chopper, great speed. McKinstry charges, fires to first.
And the Tigers
Inning over, game over, series over.
This was pure domination.
Not since a 3-game set, I believe, on the road against the Houston Astros have we swept the series. We have finally done that again. Keeter Montero earns win number 2. Great 7 innings out of the pen from him. Colin Holderman on the hook for the loss as we move on. And I do believe, I don't remember who we play next. Our next series is on the road.